Sagittarius. My Saggies. I set this intention that whatever is gained from this, from the higher, from, I set the intentions that whatever's gained from this, is growth, an ascension, an expansion, okay, of your conscious, your subconscious, and your unconscious, my beautiful Sag. So I want to pull the energy for my Sagittarians, okay? What is going on with my Sagittarians? Let's see. Saggies. This will be for September going into October. My beautiful Sagittarians. What do I need to see for my beautiful Sagittarians? Wow. Okay, so what I'm getting, Sag, is you have a lot of patience, a lot of high standards, skill and development. So you're working on something, you're manifesting something, you have put a lot of dedication into something. Also, you might be learning a new skill. You're making decisions, right, in business, and your ego, okay, and you're putting in the hard work, and you're going to see the fruits of your labor for your hard work. You could work with your hands, okay. You have to get out your negative thoughts, okay, self-imposed restrictions, a victim mentality, entrapment. You could feel like you're like entrapped, or you're imprisonment, or you have negative thoughts. Get out of those negative thoughts, okay? Because I see you in these negative thoughts, self-imposing thoughts, self-imposing restrictions on yourself, and this victim mentality, okay? So get out of this victim mentality. I also see it could be a Gemini in your life, or a Virgo, Sagittarius, Sag. You've been working hard on something, a project. You're giving and receiving and sharing your wealth, generosity, charity, and sharing. So you're sharing with others. You're also working on yourself, okay? And you're building, and you're learning a new skill. And you're manifesting money, okay? You could be dealing with a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Gemini. I feel like you're in your head too much, okay? Get out your head. Get out the negative thoughts. Get out of the self-imposed restrictions and the victim mentality, okay? Saggies. Ooh, okay. So you may have some disappointments, abandonment, withdrawal, walking away and leaving things behind. And I think this is good for you. Sagittarius, you're walking away for things, people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And you're going into a new direction, and you're working on yourself. Not just working on yourself, you're working and you're mastering whatever craft that you do, okay? And you will see the fruit of your labor, okay? I think you're too much in your thoughts. Get out of those thoughts. Also, there has been disappointments. You may feel abandoned right now, withdrawn, and you're just walking away and leaving things behind, okay? Things that no longer serve you, people, places, and things, okay? I'm also seeing 888. You could be seeing 888 a lot, okay? My Sagittarians. I do feel like going into September, October, there will be some challenges, a little bit of challenges. I feel like also like you're just trying to maintain control of the situation, whatever situation that you feel like you're losing control of. You're just trying to maintain control of it. You have choices and responsibility, regaining, losing, or control. So there's like responsibility that you have, and you're just trying to like you have lost control of being in control of your situation. So you have this defensive mode up, um, and not just defensive. You have challenges. There is challenges here. Okay, but what you give energy, where you give energy to, is where energy flows. Okay, remember that. Okay, my Sagittarians. You could be seeing 888. I'm seeing 888. Also, there's heartbreak here, suffering, grief, emotional pain, sorrow, hurt, divorce, loss, or depression. Okay, some of you guys can be dealing with depression right now. Get yourself out of this depression. You can only get yourself out of this depression, okay? Take hikes. Say positive affirmations, okay? You could have heartbreak. Some of you guys could have ended a relationship, divorce or loss, and sorrow here, and also I feel like there's betrayal here. Okay, so there is some kind of betrayal here and heartbreak. Okay, and this is why you might be feeling like depressed, and having these negative thoughts. Okay, don't have these negative thoughts. Okay, because this heartbreak had to happen. Okay, if this is a heartbreak. Okay, you could be 37, you could be 36, you could be 38, and I keep seeing 888. So you could be, look up 888 because it's very significant for you at this time. My Sagittarians, my beautiful Sagittarians. So there is heartbreak here. There is suffering, there's grief, emotional pain, sorrow, hurt and divorce, loss and depression. So you have lost something. You have to lose something to gain something, right? You have to see the truth, right? You were betrayed, okay? I'm just gonna say there is betrayal here, okay? And you had to see this betrayal, okay? You had to see it. You have to feel these emotions. But you have to think positive, because if you didn't see this betrayal, you would be living and being in this relationship that is a lie. Okay, just upright, it's a lie. It's not real. Okay, and this is a time for expansion, also new ideals, growth, and taking time to heal, move forward, and continue to work on the things that you have been working on, and put in the hard work, because you have put in the work. Okay, and your blessings will come in. Okay, you're very, you really, you're like a giver. You like help others. Okay, you will come out of this victory. Okay, positive, happiness, fun, joy, celebration, success, and a rebirth as well. Okay. Um, there's something that you want so bad. And there's definitely new beginnings of success. This could be in your finances. This could be also in your, I see mostly in your finances. I feel like you're more focused on your money right now. And this love is like, this had to end. So if some of you guys have had like breakups, this person was not true. They were, they had broke your heart, right? But you had to see the truth to move on, right? For what it is, okay? Now, in your future, there is a woman or a masculine or feminine coming into your life in the future. So right now you're just focused on your career, your money, your finances, your spiritual growth, and all that, right? And you're healing from this betrayal, this loss. And I feel like you always had challenges. And you always had to feel like you had to protect yourself. And this is defensive of maintaining control. But remember, we're not in control of everything, right? Everything is a natural flow, okay? Also, there's abundance, nurturing yourself. I feel like you're balancing out your feminine and your masculine energy here. Also, developing, accomplishment, growing, evolving, and you're taking action, okay? you're birthing something new, okay? After this heartbreak, um, and this betrayal energy, okay? Um, so in the future, you are definitely going to meet. Oh wow, you're definitely going to meet a female. And if you're a man, female, you're going to meet a masculine. You can have blonde hair. You can have brown hair. I'm seeing um, somebody with black hair. This is female or masculine here. You could have been dealing with a. You could have been dealing with a fire sign, a an air sign, or you can, yes, definitely fire here, or an earth sign, air, earth, or fire. Um, but there is betrayal here. But what's really interesting is your intuition is on point, Sagittarius. Okay, you have knowledge, your subconscious, your divine feminine, you're trusting yourself, sensitive, purity, and high morals. You're taking the high ground, okay? Um, and you kind of know things before they happen, okay? You could be 23, 32. You're beginning new projects and there's new creative ideals. You're taking new adventures from this heartbreak energy. 37, 38. I'm definitely seeing 888. It's very significant for you. And you're just working on yourself. You're working on your business. You're working on your money, your finances, okay? And in the future, let me see, January, by January, by February, new love will come in if you're open to receive love after this heartbreak. Um, and you're just mastering your craft, whatever your craft is. Um, you're collaborating with other people. You're building something. You're learning. Somebody could be learning like a new skill. I'm seeing somebody do something with their hands. Okay. Um, what else I see for my Sagittarius ancestors? You carry this, like, you have this forbidden knowledge. You carry this forbidden knowledge. And I wouldn't really say forbidden. It's sacred knowledge. Okay? I wouldn't say forbidden. It's sacred. You know, like you can feel things before they happen. It's like you could have psychic abilities too, okay? Um, some of you guys could be either working on a house, or buying a house or selling a house. And I feel like a lot of you guys in your masculine and feminine, I feel like if, yes, you're in your masculine and your feminine, some of you guys could be doing things in your community. You could work in the community, work with the community. You had a lot of changes this month. I'm talking about a lot of changes. Financial changes, okay? Some of you guys could have been struggling financially here. Even this relationship, somebody could have been draining you from, like, draining your finances, okay? Wow. Definitely draining your energy, draining your finances. Some of you guys are waiting for some money. Unexpected income is coming in. And there is love coming in. Like I said, this love could be coming in. February to June. Okay, that's when I see this new love coming in. Um, you're going to get to know this person on a spiritual, not so much on the physical. I feel like sometimes, like, your flesh, you're too tempted by the flesh, okay? Judgment is being called here, okay, for sure. Um, your rebirth and your inner calling, a new phase, awakening, forgiveness, and mercy, okay? Definitely. Um, your ancestors are proud of you. Good luck, karma. You have put out good luck, and you will get good luck back. Whatever you put out is what you're going to get back. There's a life cycle. This could be a 9-year life cycle has ended for you. There's a turning point. Change. Your fate is your fate is changing. Okay, it's changing for the good. Okay, there was ups and downs. Okay, there's something that you wanted. You wanted calmness. You have faith. You have purpose, renewal in your spirituality, great fortune, and good omen. Um, and the ancestors are cheering you on. Okay. um, Definitely cheering you on because you're walking away from things that no longer serve you. This could be toxic relationships, toxic environments, toxic people. Okay, places and things. Okay. Um, and I feel like you're just over it. Okay. You're seeing things for what they really are. Okay. Hey JR. Okay. So there is love here. Okay. There's love on the table here. Okay. I feel like some of you guys might get a new job opportunity. You can get a message like by October 14th of next month or October 4th of a job opportunity or October 10th. There will be a new, some of you guys are getting new job opportunities and some of you guys are learning some like a new craft or just learning something new or establishing a business or working on something that you enjoy. Okay, you can come into a partnership with somebody with this. Now also you could be, there's something could be going on with a child in your life, like your child, like literally your child. Okay, you could be a father and there's something going on in your home or something with a child where there's this codependency from a child, okay, a grown child. um, and you can love on your child, but you have to let your child go out and face the world. Okay, you can give them guidance, but you can't be there all the time for them to fall back on. Okay, because this is very codependent, and they know they can call you to fall back on you all the time. And you have to let them know, like, you got to set these boundaries, these healthy boundaries. Okay, child or no child. Okay. Because they know they can come back to you and ask you and for money. I feel like somebody keeps calling you for money. And I feel like this is a child. Okay, my beautiful Sagittarians. Okay, what else we need to know, ancestors, for my Sagittarians? You can be working on a community project or working on things in your community, like changing things in your community. But your ancestors are definitely around you. This could be, I'm seeing a mother and a father and a grandfather. Okay. Enjoy your success and happiness, because that's what's important, is your happiness. Okay. Embrace the energy of peace. Okay. Peace. You could have an arrow tattoo on you. Yes, you're definitely psychic. Whoever I'm talking to is definitely psychic. See beyond your current situation. Your current situation is not a permanent situation. So see beyond it. Whoever I'm talking to is very psychic. Like you can see things and feel things before they happen. Okay. Um, Also, you're taking action. Um, you're planting your seeds, and you're gonna see your seeds grow. Okay. You might even see deers. I'm seeing deers. Okay. And owls. But definitely, you are definitely a seer. You could have a tattoo of an owl. You could be seeing butterflies and deers. Okay. This could be your spirit animal. You could have an arrow, like you can do archery or have like an arrow tattoo on you. The ancestors are calling judgment. Okay, judgment is being called here. Um, and finding balance and balance and balance and sorry guys, balance and polarity. Okay, polarity. Okay, take charge and authority of your life. Okay, honor your inner knowing because you already know you have psychic abilities. Whoever I'm speaking to, okay, you just know. Okay. Some battles are just not your battles. Okay. Um, yes, I feel like this younger energy you could be dealing with. Now, some of you could have been dealing with in love could have been younger than you. Um, and and I also feel like you're gonna be like in your childlike energy. Or somebody you could have been dealing with in the past could have been younger, more naive. But you're gonna be dealing with somebody much mature in the future. You have a lot of ideals. You have a lot of you're free, very free spirit. You like to explore. You're achieving things, and you just like freedom. Like you like freedom, and you see things before they happen. Okay. Um, and the ancestors are calling judgment on a lot of things that have been happening in your life that is unbalanced and unfair. Okay. And they're proud of you. You will be celebrating. You will be collaborating with somebody. I already said this. Creative, friendship, community, and happiness. Okay. From a lot of betrayal. Okay. There is a lot of betrayal here in your past, but you're not in the past. You're looking towards your future. We're not living with regrets, right? The past is the past. You learn, you move on, right? You let that go. You let that energy go. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of like younger energy here. Financial opportunities, skill development, ambition, desire, and diligence, right? Um, you're having mental clarity, okay? Because there was not no mental clarity here before because there was lies, deception around you, betrayal, and I feel like this is in love, okay? Somebody broke your heart. Somebody that you really trusted, they really broke your heart, and you're just walking away, okay? Judgment is being called here, okay? And you're getting clarity on this, mental clarity. You're breaking through this. Success, your mind is getting sharper. Your self-confidence is getting sharper here. I feel like you have psychic abilities, like you just know, okay? Another message for my beautiful Sagittarians, okay? You're not alone, okay? You're not alone. You're not alone, okay? Trust your talents in changing times, okay? These are changing times. Trust yourself. You could also have a fox. You could see a fox. Trust in your higher self, your higher consciousness. Some of you guys could be shamans or will be shamans, or you come from a bloodline of shamans. It's definitely a bloodline of seers and shamans. Trust the unknown, okay? There's an eagle. You could be seeing eagles. I'm seeing 888 here and a lot of feathers. Okay. All right. This is for my beautiful Sagittarians. Okay, Sagittarians. All right, you guys. I'm seeing something with some younger energy, so I feel like this is a child. I feel like, remember, people, places, and things, right? You know, we raise our children up, and like they have to go on their own. They have to learn things, and I feel like you're like carrying the burden and the weight of a child. Okay, this is a grown child. Okay, this is not like a little child that doesn't know better or needs your full guidance. Right, you can guide them, but they have to go out there and spread their wings. Right. And I always say this, you know, there's decisions that we have to make, for our children, to be a better man or be a better woman. And sometimes these decisions are hard, but they're just decisions that have to be made, okay? And judgment is being called here, okay? Judgment is definitely being called, um, from this heartbreak, this deception, these lies. Um, and you're getting clarity on this, okay? All right, my Sagittarians, this is Jennifer Felix Readings. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm sending you guys nothing but love, 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 love. Share this video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. If you want a reading, email me. I do readings. I do energy readings where you just show me a picture and I read energy, or I just do psychic readings, okay? Either or, okay? All right, you guys. Thank you so much, my Sagittarians. I'm sending you nothing but love. Love, love, love. And nothing but pure blessings and abundance. Okay, you guys? Hit that like button. Share my videos. Thank you, my Sagittarians.